£1,000 sisters Amy Slatton hints at shocking relationship update with Brian amid revealing new baby. £1,000 sisters star Amy Slatton has teased a major update in her controversial relationship with Brian Scott Laveran after the arrival of their new baby. Amy rose to fame alongside her sister Tammy Slatton as they documented their weight loss journeys. Amy underwent bariatric surgery and lost over 120 pounds, which helped her achieve her dream of becoming a mother. The couple welcomed two sons, Gage and Glenn. She married Michael Halterman in 2019. However, their marriage faced challenges, leading to a split in 2023. Amy introduced Scott as her boyfriend in £1,000 Sisters Season 7. Amy has been criticized for the relationship that has been moving too fast on £1,000 Sisters. But her latest milestone might be the most shocking yet. Amy had been busy with wedding planning on £1,000 Sisters Season 7, even during her sister's risky surgery. It appears Amy may have finally gotten married off-camera to her new partner, Brian. Amy recently shared a picture with a fan who purchased an artwork from her. She wrote she was thankful for Katie buying some of my art from me and added that it was her first sale. Interestingly, in her comments section, Amy wrote, "I'm the works of a website. Be on lookout for Amy Laveran Creations," suggesting she's changed her last name to Brian's. What Amy possibly already being married to Brian means Amy-Brian's spooky love story. Amy met Brian at a concert in the park in 2024. Initially, Amy didn't feel an immediate spark, but Brian convinced her to go on a date, and they quickly developed a strong connection. Their relationship progressed rapidly, and after 5 months of dating, Brian proposed to Amy in a haunted house in Henderson, Kentucky, fulfilling her joking wish for a Halloween-themed proposal. The engagement featured a Gothic-style ring with skeleton hands forming a heart, reflecting their shared love for the spooky and unconventional. They even adopted a pet snake together, referring to it as their baby. Amy chose a haunted asylum as her wedding venue. However, Tammy had been opposed to the idea because the place carried negative energy. She wished to have a Halloween-themed wedding. Tammy had put her foot down and refused to attend the ceremony. It appears that Amy and Brian would have gotten married in October 2024 for her to take his last name. While it's not known if Amy changed the wedding venue later to suit her sister's needs. Might be something they filmed for £1,000 Sisters Season 8. Our take on Amy keeping her marriage a secret. Is Amy headed for another heartbreak? Amy has to be careful not to break her NDA by publicly confirming her marital status. The fact that she's now using Brian's last name gives away the surprise. She appears to still be in a relationship with Brian, which has concerned many £1,000 Sisters viewers. Fans feel their relationship moved too quickly, and Brian has already raised several red flags. With Amy having gone through a painful divorce before, viewers worry she could end up hurt again if this marriage doesn't work out. The £1,000 Sisters star dreamed of having children since her own childhood, and now she has two. Amy Slatton always wanted to be a mom. She shares sons Gage Dion and Glenn Allen with her ex-husband, Michael Halterman. "Heart is full," she said during a 2023 episode of the hit reality series following Glenn's birth. "A mom is what I've wanted to do since I was 5 years old, and I've always wanted 2 kids. Our family is finally complete. We can put us in a frame and hang us on the wall now." Amy got pregnant with her first child shortly after her bariatric weight loss surgery in 2020. She wasn't supposed to get pregnant for at least 2 years after, so when her sister Tammy found out she was expecting, Tammy couldn't help but worry about her younger sibling, though she did tell she knew it was the one thing she wanted most in life. In 2024, Amy said that she tries to be there for her sons as much as possible, and shared her hopes for her two boys as they grow older. "Want them to learn as much as they can, soak up all that knowledge," she told. "I want them to learn how to be good guys. I want them to actually be contributing members of society. On September I don't want them to be on the streets one day." 2024, Amy was arrested at a Tennessee zoo on charges of drug possession and child endangerment. According to a post shared by the Crockett County Sheriff's Department on Facebook. When police responded to reports that a guest at Tennessee Safari Park had been bitten by a camel, they discovered suspicious odors coming from the guest's vehicle, leading to the arrests of both Amy and Brian Scott Lawvorn. Later learned that Tammy picked up Amy's kids after she was taken into custody. Mom of two was released on a $10,000 bond the following day. In October, Amy shared the first photos of her kids on Instagram for the first time since her arrest, showing off their matching ghost pajamas. "Here's everything to know about Amy Slatton's two kids, Gage and Glenn." 2024, she captioned the post. Gage Dion Halterman, for Amy's first child, son Gage Dion, was born on November 10, 2020. The reality star's journey to becoming a first-time mom was extensively documented on her show. And she opened up about the emotions she felt after meeting her miracle son. "Looking at Gage, I just see his WHLE future basically, as he's going off to college," she shared in one confessional. "It's emotional," she added. "You can't really talk about it, because you just love him so much you don't have words to explain how much you love him." In another episode, Amy said, "Holding Gage for the first time felt surreal. His little fingers, his toes. He was so perfect. My heart just melted. Yeah, I made this little ball of joy." When speaking of her sister's mental health struggles and her 2023 divorce from Halterman, Tammy explained that her nephews have benefited from their mom going to therapy. Particularly Gage, who would often show signs of anxiety throughout his parents' separation. "I think the kids are even happier now. Gage, he has anxiety I guess, and when he gets really overwhelmed, he starts crying and holding his ears," she told in 2024. "So he don't do that very often anymore." Amy is teaching her kids as many healthy habits as possible, too. When it comes to food, the 4-year-old is a fan of greens. He'll eat broccoli. Gage will eat Brussels sprouts. He'll eat cauliflower. He'll eat all of that, she said, although she admits he prefers chicken nuggets and French fries. In November 2022, Gage celebrated his second birthday playing in the park and at Chuck E. Cheese. "Gage had the best birthday ever. I wanna thank everyone. Y'all really made his day," she wrote in the caption of an Instagram carousel that featured photos and videos from his special day. From playing with BFF Iris to FaceTime Aunt Tammy Slatton, to swing brother at the park. Now heading home. Watch Kung Fu Panda in the van. Glenn Allen Halterman. 3. The star's younger child, Glenn Allen, was born via C-section on July 5, 2022. "The wait is finally over. Michael and I are happy to announce the birth of our son, Glenn Allen Halterman," Amy told People at the time. "The delivery was a huge success and now I have both of my miracle boys. Our family is complete." Amy and her then-husband Halterman later spoke about Glenn's arrival during an episode of the 1,000-Pound Sisters. One clip, Amy recalled Halterman's hilarious first interaction with his younger son. The doctor screamed out, "He's peeing. He's peeing," and tried to hand him to Michael real quick so he'd pee on Michael. "It was just funny," Amy explained with a laugh. "Your babies always pee or fart on me." He was like, "You gotta quit having babies." In early 2024, Amy bravely opened up about her struggles with her mental health following her divorce from Halterman. She revealed that she had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, depression and acute stress disorder, which is like PTSD from the whole stuff going on with Michael. "My mental health was the worst it's ever been," Amy told at the time. "And it wasn't just affecting me, it was affecting Gage and Glenn. So it was just rough." The reality star added that she sought out therapy and medication for her conditions. She tries to maintain her happiness by talking to her sister, Tammy, and being with my kids and my family as much as possible. Puppies. Glenn also resembles his older brother Gage. "Surrounding myself with love and light." After Amy posted a video with Glenn on TikTok in February 2024, one user commented, "Oh my. I thought that was Gage for a minute." "Crazy," Amy agreed and replied, "They look so much alike." In a clip from a December 2024 episode of 1000 You Blink and Miss Glenn, Growing Up. Sisters first shared with E! News, Amy shared that she named both of her sons after horror characters.